on the shroud of AI being applied to show us what the man of the shroud might have looked like. And I don't think AI is ready for prime time because all 20 or so of the ones I've received, they're all different from each other, but they all started with the same image of the shroud. So the way I see it, AI is not quite ready to be used for any kind of scientific purposes, but it's certainly being used in other areas. Now, our team met in small groups around the country. I was in California that had all the photography and imaging guys. That included Don Lin, who you see here. This is Don Lin. He was my hero on the team. He was from the Jet Propulsion Lab, and at his tenure at the lab, he was head of imaging on Voyager, Viking, Mariner, and Galileo projects. So Don Lin was literally it's a NASA imaging scientist. For a photographer, it doesn't get too much better than that. And here you can see that all of the groups meeting in different areas. Again, I was in California. There was a group in New Mexico. There was a group here in Colorado. There was a group in back east where our medical guys came from. So we worked in smaller groups around the country. And 1 month before we were scheduled to go to Turin in September, we held a dry run. It was an opportunity for all of us to meet each other for the first time and to test out the equipment. Now, in the foreground, you see this large table. That's a steel table that was designed and fabricated to hold the shroud when we examined it by using magnets at its periphery so we wouldn't poke any holes in it or cause any harm to the cloth. In fact, the magnets themselves were coated with Teflon so as not to leave any metal particles anywhere on that cloth. What we're doing